Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. Today I am sharing with you a free pattern from the It Takes a Village fabric collection for Riley Blake Designs. It is this free panel pattern and we're going to talk about how to do this wonderful road on a playmat that is strip pieced. So come on inside and join me. Hello everyone and welcome today. My name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. I am an early childhood educator turned Riley Blake Designs fabric designer. And today we are working through a free pattern that is on the website, both the Sew a Story website and the Riley Blake Designs website. It is this free panel pattern. It is from the It Takes a Village collection that I designed, released in October 2024. This panel, we're going to talk all about all of the fun with the panel, but you can use any panel for this free pattern. We're going to talk about what that center strip is around the edge, and most importantly, I'm going to teach you how to make a quick and fun road with strip piecing. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing you're going to need is the pattern. You can head on over to the Sew a Story website. I have a fully illustrated, free, downloadable instructions. It has all of the step-by-step instructions so you know what to do. It has cutting in there, and it's lots of fun and easy to follow. So you're going to want to grab this. The second thing we're going to talk about is it is completely beginner friendly. So this is only straight sewing. All you need to do is know how to sew a straight line with your 1/4 inch seam allowance, and you're golden. You'll need your favorite panel. I am going to use the It Takes a Village panel from my collection that's called It Takes a Village. Now this panel has so many great elements in it. Let's just walk through some of them. There's a church, there's the police station, we have a fabric shop, we have the school, a post office, the playground, even a lemonade stand. We have the hospital and a train station. And you keep going down, we have the farmer's market, ambulances, there's a duck pond, another playground, there's houses with clothing between them. There's a duck crossing and little worms. Of course, we have the fire station and more houses. We have the grocery shop, an airport, car wash, gas station, police station, apartment buildings. So there is just so much fun and detail on this panel. I can't wait for you to just have fun and explore on it. So this is a great panel just to sew itself or sew together with more panels and create a really large playmat. All you need to do is quilt it. If you want to add this fun pieced road border that goes around, I'm going to show you how to do that today. But first I want to talk about a couple of things about panels. So if you know anything about me, that I am like a fabric designer for Riley Blake Designs. I'm also an early childhood educator, but I work full-time and I manage the pattern department at Riley Blake Designs. It's a dream job and I'm so excited to do it, and I can just geek out over patterns with you all of the time. So if you love patterns, I would love to talk with you about patterns, but I'm going to talk about something that is inside of this pattern and a lot of great free panel patterns, and it's called a coping strip. So what is a coping strip? A coping strip is fabric that it's like a border that you put around a panel. The reason why is not every panel is exactly the right size that you want it to be. So you don't want to have to cut off part of your church here, or maybe cut into the train tracks. It really just depends on if you pre-washed your fabric, how it was printed, and how you cut it. So you're going to get your panel that's already cut, and you're going to trim it to size, just like it says so in the pattern. So you're going to trim it to the size that it says in the pattern. And but before, you're going to measure it. So don't just trim it on the lines. Do press out your panel however you're going to have it, if you pre-wash it or not, and then you're going to measure it out and do trim it to size. If it doesn't fit, then you'll need to just add a bit more for your coping strips. And then these coping strips can be added, and then you can measure and trim again. You're going to definitely want to do that because we did all of the math for you so that your road fits perfectly together. And you're going to want to make sure that, your all your little dash lines are all organized in there and coming together. So do make sure you take the time to just do a little bit of measuring ahead of time, and that is what a coping strip is designed for. Personally, as a designer, I actually also think it like sets off the design. So I feel like it's just like a wonderful place for your eye to rest, especially when the panel is have a lot of activity in it or it's got a lot of artwork in it. Then that coping strip around kind of just gives like breathing space in between sort of the next element, whatever it's going to be, the pieced block or other borders that you might have. You can opt to just do multiple borders. You can do the coping strips and then go ahead and just continue to add different borders or add lots of large borders. There is a great main print in this collection. It comes in 3 colors and it has all of those same wonderful artwork, so it really goes together well, but it has a lot of the great designs. There's also a really fun road print inside of there. I mean, there's just tons of great options for you to choose from. So if you opt to not do the piece road, then you can always just continue to add borders, or maybe you still want the piece road and then you still want to have lots of borders. So that's great and fun. Okay, so I'm going to prepare my panel, but today I want to walk through the road piecing. So I'm going to drop the camera down and we're going to just work through that road together, and you're going to see how quick and fun it comes together.
Okay, so let's get started. So you're going to download your pattern, and on your pattern it's going to tell you the fabric requirements that you need and any just general instructions, but this is all straight sewing, so it's so easy. You're going to need your panel, and it tells you what size you want to cut your panel to, and it also talks to you about like making sure you have your whole picture in there, and then what to do if you need to add coping strips around that. There is built-in coping strips, but if you need to add coping strips to this, what you can do there. And then you cut everything here. Everything is just straight sewing, and we're going to move right into this, this piece. So let me give you this wonderful tip and trick. So I have this 2.5 inch by width of fabric strip in both the yellow tracks, the sunshine tracks, and the cloud stars. And you're just going to take it over to your machine with right sides together, using a 1/4 inch seam allowance that I like to shorten my stitch length all of the time. I like to have it at least 2.5, sometimes even 2, and just take it nice and easy and slow. It's so tempting to go as fast as you can when you're going straight, but you do want to have an accurate seam allowance just so that everything fits so nice and evenly, and you're going to take that all the way along your whole width of fabric strip. I have a shorter one done here just to show you what it looks like. Perfect. And I'm just going to press it again once more. So I just press the seam, just like I came back from the sewing machine. I'm going to press it towards the dark side. I'm going to bring it over here and just have it pressed towards the dark sides, just so that it cuts nicely. All right, so there we have it. Now you can take your long ruler, or you're going to want strips that are 1.5 by 4.5. So I'm going to straighten out this edge. This is a 4.5 inch ruler. I'm going to bring it back here and just place that here and start cutting. So this is how fun and easy strip piecing is that you don't have to cut all of these tiny pieces and then sew them all together in this way. All you need to do is this one long strip and slice 1.5. And you get the picture. Just kind of keep going on through here, just like this. And then you're just going to take these all back to your sewing machine and align them together and just sew the yellow to the gray, the yellow to the gray. So it will look a lot like this when you have a set of 2 pairs coming in there. So here's one pair and here's the other pair. And then you'll just start adding them together even further and further. Once you have that whole strip to the amount of dash marks that you need it to be, just just move this out of the way. So once you have that strip to the amount of dash marks that you need it to be, then you're just going to take your gray strips and you're going to line them up on either side. So that is going to be your road. So there's one on this side, and we'll just imagine here, I'll just show you here so you can see what it looks like. And there's going to be one on the other side. So you will just sew those together straight. Again, I'm going to press towards the dark side, and you're going to have a road that looks just like this. How quick and fun and easy is that to sew? You're going to just add it like borders like you do with anything else. You'll just add your side borders and then your top and bottom borders, and you'll just continue adding borders. You can use your favorite print around there. I liked to use this red stop signs and all of the different signs just to kind of like pull it all together and give it that really good weight of the red, but you can choose your favorite colors there. And then you quilt it and bind it. However, so isn't that a lot of fun? Again, I just want to just show you some of these great prints here that you can have fun and just choose the favorite one that you want. There's a great roads print in there, and there's all of this tracks. Look at all of these cute little cars. There's the great yellow prints, and there's even a fantastic text print. Of course, we have the panel, and I'll just let you peek at the panel one more time because it's so much fun. I'll just spread it out here, and you can see all of that fun cuteness that just can't wait to be played on. Off to school we go, here we go. There's a little worm in front of the fabric shop, heading to the post office. Whee! And you can just play around. Here's the fire department. Feel free, I did on purpose leave some spaces open so you could write bus schedules for your favorite towns if you want in here. You could personalize it and say like Graham's lemonade stand, or you could call your school, you know, like MES school there, or you could put the name of your fire station. So have fun and embellish this however you wish to do that. You can also use I do have an Aurifil thread colors and sparkle paste. I'm just going to grab it for you here and I'm going to show it to you. Perfect. So here it is. This is the curated bundle of Aurifil floss colors, and you can definitely like add all of these wonderful messages or elements to anywhere on the panel, whatever grocery shop it is, and just have a little bit of extra texture. So when they're driving along, they can also like feel. And then I have curated this color palette of sparkle paste. This is a product that I designed with Heat and Bond Thermoweb, and it is heat activated. And all you need to do is just paint it on. You can use a toothpick or a paintbrush, and you can add lots of fun details. So I think I would add like some blue here and some red here so it really shines and sparkles. I might even add a little bit of streaks to mimic it. I think I would add the gold over here. Oh, wouldn't it be fun to have like the fire department have the gold? This is just definitely something that children could help you with. Now with this this product here, it's called Sparkle Paste. Once it dries, you just have to put a pressing paper on top and you just heat activate it and it becomes permanent. It's so exciting like that too. So again, just anything where you can add just texture and fun to these products, then kids just become even more engaged, especially if they can have a hand in helping. Wouldn't it be fun just to add a little bit of dimension with your threads here, maybe some French knots on the tips of the little eggplants there? Oh my goodness, that would be so fun. You can even add a little bit of threads to the balloons. So lots of ideas. I can't wait to see how creative you can be with this fun and free pattern playmat panel.
Thank you so much for being here today. That was so fun. You're going to see how quick and easy you can just make multiples of these for Christmas time, for all of the little ones in your life, for your schools, for your grandkids, for your friends, children. It's just a really fun mat to have not only at home, but maybe on the go. Maybe it always stays in the back of the van. And if you're down at the hockey rink or wherever you might be, and the floor might be not as clean for your little one, you want them to play on something, then you have a fun and exciting play mat. You'll just see how all the children gravitate to it. Another thing I do want to mention that this pattern is free, and there's another sew along that is also free that goes really well with this, and that is that It Takes a Village felt panel. So if you don't have an It Takes a Village felt panel, I would highly suggest you snag 1 or 2 or 3. And this has all of the characters that would just be wonderful to play with on there. It has some of the trucks and vehicles. It has the medical professionals, the firefighters, and the police officers, their buildings. But it also has some little zipper pouches, and I'm going to be doing a 4-part video series for this sew along. So if this is your first experience with my felt panels that I designed through Riley Blake Designs, please make sure that you do tune in. The sew along is totally free, and we just send 4 emails to you, 1 every week with the content. But you can just get a free download for this as well. The instructions are printed inside, but I just love instructions, as you know already. So who doesn't want to see all the illustrations that come with it, and you can kind of figure it out. So if you prefer coming off or working off of a printed instructions, then just make sure you sign up for that as well. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Again, my name is Jennifer Long from Sew a Story. If you haven't already, please do like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please follow me on social media. Share your projects. Oh, I would just love, 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 love to see your little ones enjoying any of the projects from the It Takes a Village collection or any collection. That would just warm my heart. And if you want even more of this kind of content, I do have 2 memberships. One is called the Sew a Story Pattern Club, where you get 2 patterns every single month. You get a quilt pattern and a craft pattern. We do videos for them all. There's lots of extras coming in the new year. So make sure you join now, because now is a lower price than it will be in the new year. And it's just amazing. And then the other membership that I do opens up 4 times a year, and it is called the Modern Ragdoll Membership. It is a machine embroidery focused doll making membership. And it is phenomenal, full of lots of amazing talent, and we have information for beginners all the way to professional doll makers and everything in between. We have a great forum inside of there as well. So I hope I can connect with you in some way. Like and subscribe, like I said, or comment below. And I'm so happy that you are here. Have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see what you create. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, see you soon.